unbelievable footage and sounds and photos out of Louisiana. It is absolutely a devastating scene of what's going on in Baton Rouge. I'm pulling some up on your screen now. GFX1. These are news from the Associated images from the Associated Press. The water is just unbelievably high, all from downpour and just rain in West Baton Rouge County. You can see the chopper flying over and the amount of damage. 11 people have died from the torrential rain and flooding. Governor John Bel Edwards said today he described it as unprecedented and historic. About 40,000 homes have been affected by the flooding. More than 20,000 people have been rescued, and about 8,000 were in shelters on Monday night. And of course, President Obama has declared it a state of emergency. So it is a unbelievable scene, but even more compelling than the footage, than the photos rather, is this video that I'm getting ready to play. It's a dramatic rescue of, and it's completely, it's about 1.5 minutes long, but I'll narrate it for the people listening on the radio. But you have to see this. I have to share this. Listen in.
Do you have something? Yeah.
And
get out.
There's no audio.
Give me a knife. Give me a knife. Give me a knife.
But you can see a boat of rescuers approaching a car that's been submerged completely underwater, and they're trying to break the window. And if you've seen this video, you know that you could hear the woman screaming. And so as they try to break the window, they realize they can't do it. And so one of the gentlemen jumps into the water, and he is going to cut. Thankfully, she had a convertible, a ragtop convertible, right? So he's able to cut and pierce the ragtop convertible, and he dives in and pulls her out. And here's the rescue. I mean, it's something to see. He got her just in time before the car went under, and he wasn't done yet. The young man went back under to get the woman's puppy, the woman's dog, who was submerged underwater. It was an unbelievable sight to see. So this is just some of the footage that came out of Baton Rouge, and you see how high the water is. It is insane that this came from just a rainfall, that this much water engulfed that region so quickly, so much so that they're actually, and I spoke to a friend tonight about it, they're actually caskets that have been unearthed and are floating on water. They're actually dead bodies that are scattered around because they have been unearthed. And you know, Louisiana, right? The Louisiana is the level of the sea level. It's the ground is so low that they have to bury the bodies on top of the ground in Louisiana because of the water underneath being so high. I'm obviously at a loss for the terms right now, but already they have to bury the bodies on top of the ground just so that they can be secure. But in this kind of event, the water comes through and cracks the grave, and the caskets float out and the bodies float out. So on top of the people who were killed and injured, and the loss of life and the loss of property and the evacuations, you have a lot of bodies that have been scattered around, previously deceased bodies. This is some footage, one last footage from a drone, and this is from Atmosphere Aerial, drone footage from the region. And you can see just for miles, you can see the type of damage. Homes just completely destroyed, flooded. Cars submerged. It's just it's a really bad situation happening in Louisiana right now, and it goes on for miles upon miles upon miles. Yeah, So if any of you are in Louisiana, or if any of you have family in Louisiana, just, you're in our thoughts and our prayers. We're hoping the best and wishing the best. If anyone needs any type of anything that we can do, right? Because social media does have some power. Platforms do have some power. So, feel free to reach out and let us know, because we want to be as helpful as we can to you guys in this kind of situation, because that's a lot of people, that's a lot of homes, and that's a lot of damage.